Ann. This is your first time seeing my face. I did just go live just now because I have a quick word, a quick message for y'all because some miraculous things just happened for me today. And in the midst of some miracles, not just today, but all weekend, and in the midst of miracles happening for me, there has been some like minor things that just keep trying to remind me of the past. Minor things. So the message today is you're about to give birth. You just gotta be steady during the contractions. And I don't know how many of you are going through a transition right now where you may possibly be getting ready to transition into a new life. And you may have things coming at you left and right. You see the good happening, but then you got some bad things coming. I want you to know that those bad things that keep coming up, they are nothing but minor contractions. And if you just breathe through those contractions, one, as I said that, breathe through those contractions, those minor contractions will not stop you from having that baby. If you notice, when a woman goes into labor, she has strong contractions, and the contractions get greater and greater and greater and stronger and quicker as the baby gets closer to being birthed. My mentor talked about this, and it totally just hit me today because I keep having little things pop up that remind me of a contraction. And it's so funny how these minor things keep popping up. And I literally end up having to breathe through them because the way my body reacts to maybe the news or the situation, I find myself catching my breath. And then I remind myself, breathe through it. It's okay. You are good. Look at all the good that God has done. You are still going to give birth to something amazing, something great. So I don't know who needed to hear this message. If you are in the midst of a season of transformation and a season of change, my baby, breathe through those contractions. I just completed a 3-day fast. In the middle of that fast, I had my first contraction where my finances got attacked. But Spirit came through and was like, no, baby, listen, this is not a financial setback. This is a financial setup, not to mention you just paid back a bunch of karmic debt. Hey, Miss Danny, how are you? You just paid back a bunch of financial debt in the 5D karmic debt that your ancestors may have brought on, your parents brought on, you may have acquired during this lifetime. Detroit, you may have acquired during this lifetime. So you is now coming down in the physical to show you that debts are being paid. So I was like, okay, cool. So I had to breathe through that first contraction. Then I got another contraction where I ended up getting a call from my job. And I'm like, oh my God, but I was just trying to look out for the youth. I was being a nurse, this, that, and the other. And then I had to realize, no, baby, God's not going to bring you nothing that's going to jeopardize anything you got going on. I'm looking at the back of this lady car that says RN. I, right at the last day of my fast, at the last day of my fast, I got an email from the college that I'm going to bridge from my RNs to my LPNs, and the college has signed off on my application. Then I finished my fast last night at midnight, and this morning, on my way to dropping my kids off to school, I got a text message from the house that I had applied for last week where they told me that my application was approved. The landlords approved my application to rent this home. So I don't know how many of you are in a season of transformation, but as you get little things that's going to come up and test your faith, hold that faith. Excuse me, pay attention to all the good things that God has already done. When I tell you God has made moves in my life, and it would behoove me at this time to see these minor setbacks that keep trying to pop up and just shut down and be like, oh, it must not be meant for me. Because I could have, I had turned around in the middle of my fast before I even knew I was getting the apartment. Actually, I received a text message my first day of my fast where the lady said, hey, your application is at the top. The landlords are making a decision today. I will call you later on. And she never called that afternoon. So I was like, well, maybe she got held up or something. If it's meant, I'm gonna get a call this week because I'm moving. I've already started packing my house. Like when I say I was manifesting a move, I was manifesting a move. I was not letting nothing stop me. My mother told me she had got diagnosed with beginning stage bone cancer after she told me she hoped my children and I moved so she could come visit. Hi, Show Sky. And I was like, oh mom, thank you. That's a blessing for my mom that she's okay with us moving into better. Just for her to turn around and tell me she's got bone cancer. And I'm like, oh. Now every time that I've not moved, I turned around the chipmunk cheeks. Yes, I do have big cheeks. Thank you very much. And I love my cheeks. Thank you. Uh, and I every time I did not move, I ended up pregnant. And I would stay for my mom because something health was going on. Like she had a heart attack a few years ago. I stopped my move to go to Atlanta. I'll donate if you are okay. You can donate even if I'm not poor, honey. Thank you. So so then I didn't move. So when I got the news, I said I'm moving anyway because I'm not moving far, so I can still be there for her. I'm still moving far. I'm not moving far. I'm still here, but I'm moving. Like I'm energetically moving. My kids and I, we need our space. We're gonna take up this space. We out of here. So I end up getting another set of news on Monday, the day after the lady sent me the text, and I had literally was like, you know what? Maybe it's not meant for us to move this go round. Mom got her diagnosis. I just got it seemed like a little bit of a financial attack. Maybe it's not meant for us to move this go round. Maybe we'll just stay here. We'll work it out. But then I was like, no, ain't no way, because I already packed up my house even before I even saw a place. I'm moving. We are moving. That just may not be the right place. I may get something better that's more affordable or something. That's just not the right place. And I kid y'all not, by the end of my fast, I had already the solution for that financial issue done, cleared, and still got the approval for the apartment. So I don't know what season you're in. If you know you moving or you know you about to do something or achieve something big or great, keep pushing. Don't let none of the challenges that come up stop y'all. Don't let none of them stop y'all because you will miss a blessing. Like if I had to just totally said forget that house after hearing what I heard in my second day of my fast, and I had to just been like, I'm out, bounce. I would have got that news from that phone call and I from that text message this morning, and I'd have been like, no, that's okay. I got something going on. But luckily, I talked to my coworker. My coworker said, no, baby, you've been manifesting this for a long time. She said, don't reject that in fear. Don't reject that in fear. And I said, oh my God, that's a word. Because I literally had just prayed when I got the news. I was excited, and then I was like, well, wait, I'm gonna have to pray about this because I don't know if I should even do this now. But I already had a resolution, so why should I stop? After I've prayed for this, I manifest. I did mirror work the night before, scripted the whole thing. Why would I stop? And thank God I didn't, and I accepted it. I even told my parents, which I was scared to do, because I rent from them. And I'm like, now I'm telling them I'm moving in the midst of my mom cancer diagnosis. But do you know how many times I have stayed because she's gotten a diagnosis for being sick? And nothing's happened to her. And every time I stay, I end up getting set back gears. Like I had my kid, each one of my kids. So I said, this time I'm moving. I'm not far, but I got the blessing. So I don't know who need to hear that word. Keep going, breathe through the contractions. Any challenges you get is a contraction. You're birthing a new life, you're birthing something new. Go through with that birth. Because if you don't, you're gonna kill the baby. You're gonna kill the dream. The baby is your dream. You're gonna kill the dream. I've given birth 3 times, and all 3 times I have literally breathed through all 3 of my contractions. And when I say my births with my babies were the best. Why you always pregnant? I know, right? Tell me. I'm not pregnant right now though. I haven't been pregnant in 5 years, love. So, and your birthday 313, my birthday 313, Mr. Watts. So keep pushing, keep going, breathe through the challenges, and enjoy the blessings that God give you. Because when I tell y'all, this past weekend has been so magical. Despite any other thing that's gone on, it's been the blessings that have been magical. All the approvals this weekend, The news I've been getting, the way I feel after happens so much. What? Don't say that. Don't say that. You trying to? Who is you? Go on somewhere, child. Go on somewhere. But I'm done. I'm not having no more. I have a 5-year-old college student who dances for one of our local colleges. I'm done. It's over with. I'm about to put her in a dorm room in a second. But yeah, no, just keep pushing. So I just want to go here and say that real quick. I'm about to post this live. I'm about to pick up my oldest daughter from high school. Yeah, the blessings have been real this week. Real. So I wish y'all the best. Love y'all to the moon and back. Like I said, check out the description box below. Peace. Go to myschool.com, visit the Rose Garden University. You get a 7-day free trial. It's $10 after that. It is going to go up in September. I'm downloading a lot more courses that I've created. My book is on Amazon. It's called Reclaiming Your Crown. You can go on there, and it's a self-help workbook slash journal. I'm finna go feed my babies and finish my hair so we can get ready for our vacation next week. Peace.